I just made a little journal for all of my anxiety attacks that says, "Can you point me to the disco? I'm in a panic."
Yep.
So, hashtag therapy is working.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant land.
Welcome back, everybody, to Adventure Time, Pirates of the Enchiridion. In the last episode, we recruited Marceline, and now we have to head on to the evil forest to rescue Princess Bubblegum.
Yay. I feel like the last character we get is gonna be BMO just because he's on the character sheet.
Okay. All right. Now we shall see.
It's either gonna be BMO or Bubblegum.
Okay. So yeah, this is what I mean by the switch starts to chug because it's loading a new island.
Yeah.
You'll just kind of freeze there for a moment and be like, the waves started moving. The waves have halted, actually. Oh, noes. Sometimes I worry because I remember when we first started recording, Origami King, I had to reset the settings because there was just a moment where, the recording would freeze.
Yeah.
Long after... So, the game would run fine.
Yeah.
But, we'd move forward and the recording would still be, stuck and
Yeah.
chug. So I had to, redo some settings in both my recording program and just my computer. And I haven't had that problem since.
Yeah. Knock on wood there.
Listen, I do not have good luck. So it's always good to just be careful. All right. So on this little island, we can gather some of the little sugar dumpling babies.
All of the little mushroom people.
Mm-hmm. This is Little Mushroom Island. Hello, it's me, Mario. You're not welcome here.
Oh, they just throw them into the ocean. Ooh.
Yeah, you can only talk to NPCs that have
The glowing circle.
Yeah, the glowing circle. There's a couple most RPGs you can interact with everybody.
Yeah.
It's just there's a person, I can interact with them. Then there's some RPGs where it's just there's specific characters that you can interact with, and others are just kind of just in the background
Yeah.
to add to it.
Well, I know in Ys, you can have a conversation with certain people, and then other people, if you pass them, they'll just have a quote bubble.
Oh, okay.
But you can't actually interact with them.
I got you. There's a goose, a super apple pie. Yes, indeed.
You just
There it is.
You just met the Choose Goose.
The Big Apple. Yes, I did. Yeah, at the time of this recording, we're well on our way to season 2.
Yes.
Still enjoying ourselves. But I already know that the Lich is right around the corner.
Yeah.
I was really excited.
Well, you met Billy.
I met Billy the
is,
hero, who is the reason the Lich is imprisoned right now.
So, you will see. But now you understand, the reference to the crystal apple.
Yes. Oh my god, that was so funny.
You weren't expecting her to blow up.
No, I wasn't. But here we go. These are the battle cubes. They actually do appear in an early episode of Season 1 in Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Whereas in this game, I was just some polygons and shapes, because that's a simple enemy.
We're fighting shapes.
I didn't even consider it would be actually part of the show. I just figured, yeah, that's a geometrical shape that's very easy for a designer.
Yeah, it's a weird show, but it covers serious issues underneath silliness.
Well, one of the things I discovered was the writer, I don't know his name right now, of Adventure Time specifically did not want his characters to be overly cynical.
Yeah.
And screaming at each other because he said that makes them uncomfortable. So he purposely wrote to where it's genuine. If they're mad, they're mad, and then
They make up.
they make up and walk through it. They don't have this very cynical bitterness to them, which is very refreshing.
Yeah.
Honestly, from the outside looking in, I would have easily classified Adventure Time as one of those just cynical kids cartoons that I'm just I'm kind of in the mood for sometimes, but for the most part, I'm not.
Yeah.
I like wholesomeness. I like there to be a balance. I have that Thanos mentality.
Yeah.
It has to be balanced. The problem is, balance is very personal.
Right.
It's extremely subjective. What may be balanced for me might be completely off kilter for you.
And I think it also changes throughout the course of our lifetime.
Yes.
Based on where we're at personally. So, like, if I'm having a super, like, negative day, I want to watch something that is so ridiculously silly and, like, wholesome with no cynicism because I have enough of it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's vice versa, where I'm just, like, in the mood to watch something really dark that's
Yes.
just not happy and think on it.
I'm also like that with comedians. Like,
Yeah.
for the most part, I can listen to a lot of Bill Burr. You not so much, but there are moments where, like, you do find Bill Burr funny. And I'm just like, yay, we're bonding over Bill Burr.
Like, he has his moments,
Yes,
but
definitely. Whereas there's other comedians like John Panette, who I think is just nothing but wholesome.
yeah, he is funny.
He's the big guy that's always like, get out of the line.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy him. But I'm like that with most comedians. Like, I find a lot of their stuff really funny, and I find some of their stuff not so funny. And it's
Absolutely.
like,
Oh, shit. Okay. We fell right into the water.
Totally embarrassing.
Marceline can't swim.
But Jake can.
I was gonna say, how does Marceline not know how to swim? But she floats.
Yeah.
But she sank into the ocean.
I don't know. I don't know if she got tired or, like, her floating just doesn't last that long. But look, I got the Night Sword.
Ooh.
And we'll show that off in a little bit. For now, I think that's all we can do on this island. This is just like a little side quest island.
Yeah.
It doesn't have much of the main plot. It doesn't have any of the main plot. It's just a fun little island.
A little island to get stuff.
I think it took inspiration from Wind Waker because Wind Waker is like that. It has like this grid, and that's how what its overworld is of like the Great Ocean.
Okay.
And on like every speck of the grid is an island, but they're not all of the equal size.
Yeah.
So some islands like contain a dungeon, they contain big parts of the story.
Right.
Others are just like a small little island with like
Bleep.
one single puzzle.
Yeah.
Or something. Others have villages, like, and some like don't even have an island. It's like a ghost ship or a submarine that you can
Yeah.
investigate. It's like it's this interesting design of like not all areas are created equal, but the big ones, they have most of the meat, but there's always something to find.
Yeah.
It's just not of equal value. And Breath of the Wild kind of adapts that as well. Whereas Breath of the Wild, my problem with Breath of the Wild is it's a little too big for my taste.
Yeah.
And like everything is spread so thin that like
I know, for me,
it
like,
drops off for me.
because I haven't played it, but for me, what it sounds like is you're supposed to go and explore and see everything, but there's no reward for doing so. Like, the view is your reward.
The view
So
is
it's
your
like
reward.
you
There are
climb the
rewards,
mountain
but
and you
for
look
me,
out, and
now
it's
this
like
is personal.
the view is your reward.
I don't find my rewards meaningful.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, all right.
Like, I can appreciate the view and the work that the artist put into it, but at the same time, I'm like, really? You couldn't put, like, coins up here or something? Like something for the character that, like, I went all the way up here. I want something more than just the view.
Okay, so if I'm going to be honest, you are always going to get something, but the vast majority is weapons, and they break.
Yeah.
So it's like I broke 3 weapons to get to this weapon. I don't find it an equal trade-off.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, my biggest hang-up is I'm well aware that they deliberately avoided structure, narrative, and character development to make this game work. And
Yeah.
the absence of that is glaring to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I understand what you're trying to do, and you're great at what you're doing. I just don't like the
it's not-
sacrifice.
yeah, it's
it's
not
not
for you.
worth the sacrifice
Right.
of narrative, structure, character development. That stuff just helps.
Yeah.
And going back to why I prefer Metroidvanias is I like the open world to be my reward. When I am near the end of the game and I am powerful, I have the option to explore the entire world that I have explored and conquered.
Yeah.
Now the whole world opens up to me. Whereas just starting, I don't mind barriers or being like,
Yeah.
you can't go here. That's beyond our borders. You must never go
Yeah.
there, Simba. I don't mind that because I understand like there will be a point when I can.
Right.
But again, that's my personal preference. You have yet to play an open world game. So
Right.
we shall see. I also know that you don't have much of an attention span, so it could very
Yeah.
easily dip off for you. Or it
Yeah.
could not. It could find that sweet spot where you're just like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, for me,
This is just nice and cozy.
I definitely need direction. Where it's like,
Direction. Oh my
we
god,
need to go
I
here.
need direction.
I need one direction.
I just noticed they have a sword flag. Do you have a flag? No flag, no country. Oh, here he comes. And my switch chugged. Ah, I guess that didn't register. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I'll hit him and like it doesn't register a hit. Because when it hits, he goes, "Urgh,"
Yeah.
and then he hides.
He like gives a sad face.
If you don't hit, he just goes, "Urgh," and then sinks back into the ocean. So, you saw I hit him. I saw I hit him. But the
did
game
not
said,
see.
nah, you didn't hit him. And I'm just like, well, poop.
You missed me.
Here we are. The evil forest.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so what do we have here? Floating debris that we can blow up to get some goodies.
Do it.
Woohoo! Money! Ooh, spooky.
Oh my gosh. I know you don't find it as funny as I find it, but there's a TikTok that's trending. It's a sound, a TikTok sound.
Okay.
And it's just the woman going, ooh, I'm mentally ill. And it's like,
I don't think I've heard that
I
one
think
yet.
the original one, she turned all of her pill bottles into like string lights. And she's showing them and, ooh, I'm mentally ill.
No. Haven't met that one yet.
And I just found another one. Someone made a bath bomb,
Oh my
but
god.
it's in the shape of a hairdryer.
Wow.
As she's putting like the hairdryer shaped bath bomb is, ooh, I'm mentally ill.
Wow. Alright.
One of my coworker sisters, like she makes bath bombs and soaps and candles and stuff like that.
Very cool.
And I told her, I was like, you need to tell her that she has to make little hair dryers and little toasters because I would 1000% buy them. Like, ooh, I'm mentally ill.
That's so messed up. Okay. No, this is fine.
I mean, I just made a little journal for all of my anxiety attacks that says, can you point me to the disco? I'm in a panic.
Yep.
So, hashtag therapy is working.
Oh my. Ooh, boy. Alright, come on, Switch. Quit chugging. We have an adventure. It's adventure time. Come on now.
It's adventure time.
Yeah, it's adventure time. Aw, damn, the game froze.
Yeah, it looks like we're playing SpongeBob now.
Shh, don't spoil. They don't know. They didn't see the. They didn't see the. They didn't see the wheel spin. They're gonna think it's rigged. This whole system's rigged.
It's not.
It's really not. Like I just put together games that like I've been recording. I spin the wheel and I'm just like, yep.
Okay, that's the one that
Guess
goes.
that's the one that goes next. But it's funny because I have some games that like at the time of this recording have like 20 episodes and they haven't even gone yet. Just because I've hit a stride of just like, oh, I want to play this game and I'll
Yeah.
record while I'm playing. So they have like 20 episodes. And like at the time of this recording, they still haven't been chosen yet. So when they're finally chosen, that first episode was recorded like 2 years ago.
Wow. So it'll be a surprise to all of us.
Yep. But it'll also be weird because you'll notice the gameplay change from like 2 years ago to where like episode 6, all of a sudden I don't remember where the buttons are.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's just like, whoopsies. It's just like, well, the last episode he was doing fine. That last episode was recorded about 7 months ago.
Yep.
It's a secret to everybody. Okay, so Marceline's special is full as well, but I'm still not going to use it yet. Let's see here. Yeah, Finn and Jake aren't looking too good. Alright, what do I want to use? Because I only have one super apple pie. And one big apple. I have a few of these.
Yeah. Because I was going to say,
So why not?
What is really nice is there's always a store.
Yes.
So there's always a store and money is really easy to get.
Mm-hmm. It's just... it's very easy to hoard in an RPG.
Yeah.
Because you're always just like, oh boy, I don't know if I have enough potions. 26 just might not be enough.
Yeah.
And then you're like right before the final boss, and you're just like,
I have
guess I
87
use all
potions.
87
Yeah.
potions. Because why not?
Yeah.
But usually if you have 87 potions, unless it's a real dick of a final boss, you don't need 87 potions to win the battle.
So it's like I'm starting
So
to
you end the game and you're
understand-
just like, well, I had all those items for what?
Well, I'm starting to understand, like, just use it. Just use your shit.
Yep, just use your shit. Now, granted, there's some games that will punish you for that. It's just like, you used a few too many. But you also have the option, if it's a well-designed game, to grind for more.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just like, oops, I got a little too liberal with those potions. Let me go back and farm for some.
Yeah.
I don't know what the foghorn leghorn was all about, but I guess
I'm
that
gonna
voice just
go
kinda...
a farm for some.
I'm gonna go farm. I say, gonna go farm for some high potions.
It's just Colonel Sanders.
It's finger licking good. Ooh, so here's the Night Sword. You can put an enemy to sleep if it's super effective. Ta-da! So yeah, I definitely like that.
Yeah.
It's a basic attack, so you do damage, but you also get to put the enemy to sleep, meaning they can't attack.
Victory!
No sweat.
You did not have the Night Sword when you were in the Evil
I did
Forest.
not.
It makes this a lot easier.
I really, really... This is, like, where I stopped.
We're close to it, yes. Because there's a particular part where
Yeah, there's a
you
party member that
glitched.
we get. Not a party member that I'm aware of, but
No, it's
another character that we run into.
yeah, it's another
And,
character, and then there's a stealth segment that's not properly programmed because there's another stealth segment towards the end of the game where I fell for the same trap you did, and I had to restart because I was just like, yeah, this is a mess. The problem is it's a double whammy because these loading screens make you regret dying.
Yeah.
Whereas in a game like Ys, restart.
Yeah.
5 seconds, you're back at your last save point. Okay, let's
Right.
try that boss again. In this game, you die, it loads.
I think I've only
Load the file.
died,
It loads.
like, died once playing Ys so far in Ys 8.
Are you still on This is the one you're trying on normal, right?
Yes.
Okay, because Ys 8 you did
I played on easy.
easy, right.
So this one I'm doing on normal.
Did you die due to like not understanding what you were supposed to do, or did you die because the enemy got the better of you?
The enemy definitely got the better of me.
Interesting. Okay.
It was like, I hadn't realized that one of my party members was poisoned. So they were slowly dying.
Beginner's mistake.
And then the other party member got petrified, which is like automatic death for them. And
Okay.
then I didn't use a healing item, and I was one hit.
Ah, I see.
So, and it game overed.
Yeah, be careful
And
with
I was
those.
like, no!
Be careful with the poison status effects. Oh, who do we have here?
Peppermint Butler!
What gives? Finn, Jake, Marceline, finally! After all my time in exile,
Blood all over his face.
finally here to rescue me.
I think that's supposed to be a parody of Wilson from Castaway. Wilson! Because that's what it reminds me of. Like a round character with like a handprint on
Yeah.
his face.
It's Todd, actually.
Yeah, because he calls him Watson. It's just wrong enough.
Peppermint Butler is my second favorite character in the show after
Wow,
Marceline.
really? I've only seen him like in 2 episodes so far. He really hasn't had much of a role yet. It's interrogation time. I really like Marceline.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just like
and I like
whatever-
our main characters, which is very
Yeah.
important.
For PB. Have you seen
But there's quite a few shows where I'm just like, I could take or leave the main characters, but the supporting cast is so strong, I'm just
Yeah.
like, whatever.
A bit fuzzy and we're
But
a little
not with
bit
Adventure Time.
right now.
I thoroughly enjoy
What
Jake,
I really
and I really like Finn.
about Adventure Time's supporting characters is even though we see so many new characters in every single episode, the like second tier cast is always the same.
Okay.
So like we're always gonna have like Peppermint Butler, we're always gonna have Cinnamon Bun. We're always gonna have, you know, Colonel Candy Corn. Like, those characters do have names, and they are consistent throughout.
No, you're right, Watson.
Oop.
We must just save ourselves.
Okay, you have to be very patient for this one because Peppermint Butler has very bad memory.
This is getting real old real fast.
So sometimes you gotta get a little aggressive.
Soon, man.
Wait, it's all coming back to me now. You're right. We must be brave. Even in the face of adversity, we must think of others before ourselves.
I just realized Peppermint Butler doesn't blink.
Nice.
No. Oh my
You can
god,
do
when
it,
you
dude.
like,
What do you
when
know,
he
huh?
does start to make more of a
It was
consistent
like
appearance.
this.
Mhm.
Soon after
You'll
Watson
understand.
and I were washed
Okay.
up here, some pirates wandered by.
Does,
That hill carrying
Like, he
someone
would
who
easily be my favorite character
Shoot.
if, like,
looked like the
I just really love
There's a
Marceline's
clearing up there
backstory
somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Let me mark it
and,
on your
like,
map.
her style and
Good job,
just her
Jake.
overall
The interrogation
demeanor. I
was a
just really
success.
love Marceline. But he is very easily, like, if she wasn't in the show, he would be my favorite character.
Does Lumpy Space Princess get better? Or does she just kind of stay the same?
She kind of stays the same.
Okay.
She is.
I'm
I
kinda
would say
take it or leave
Yeah,
it.
I would say she's the character that is supposed to be like the annoying character.
Mm.
Like, even the main characters are like, oh, LSP. Like,
Shut up, Watson, and get the raft. We've been working on this escape raft so we can leave this place. One day.
Seriously, 4 hours.
We're going now. Oh, and watch out for the pirates. The woods are full of them, and they're probably sailing all over Ooh by now, too.
That was weird.
Yeah, but Peppermint Butler's kind of a weird dude.
Yeah. So go and find PB now, I guess.
Sounds like a plan.
Kind of a shame that only Finn and Jake can do interrogation time. Would have
Yeah.
been cool to see how Marceline would contribute.
should just eat him.
Possibly.
Suck the red out of his
Suck the
candy.
red right out of him, yep. There's Princess Bubblegum. Alrighty.
Hey, check this out.
You better look for PB.
For a second, I thought we like turned invisible. I was just like, where'd we go? That's a glitch I don't like. When the characters just disappear. Test your games, please. Test your games. When in doubt, playtest, playtest, playtest. I playtest my games ad nauseum, and there's still shit I oversee.
When in doubt, controllers out.
There you go. I like that. That should be a t-shirt. When in doubt, controllers out.
Hey, look.
Yes.
Crystals look like they come from the candy.
All right, so there's another type of enemy that we're going to see shortly in this evil forest. I don't exactly know what they are, but they are quite unique, and I haven't seen them in the show yet either. I'm sure they show up eventually. We're like, what, season 2 out of 9, I think?
Yeah.
9 or 10?
I think there's 10.
10? Okay. And then there's like the HBO miniseries.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that. No, 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 no.
Which I haven't watched that one yet. I started
Ooh.
it and I
Maybe we
just
could
got
watch
distracted.
it together.
Yeah, got distracted by other things and never finished it.
Very cool. Do we know if, like, that HBO series is the end, or probably not? I mean, money's money.
I don't know.
We shall see.
Because I know it took them a long time
All right, let's level up,
to
everybody.
put that out.
Well, the show finished in, like, what, 2018, 2019?
Yeah, I think so.
Whereas the HBO thing just came out last year, I believe. Like 2022.
Yeah,
Aha!
don't remember.
My flaming axe has been fully upgraded for now. All right. Let's see if I can take on you guys. Damn. They were not aggressive at all.
Fight me!
I was just like, come on! Put up your dukes, you damn pixies!
Sometimes I think, like, pixies in the way of, like, the Fairly Odd Parents.
We're pixies. We're pixies.
Yeah.
And since the 1960s.
They're like little
They
business.
kind of talk like this.
Yeah, they're just little businessmen instead of like the magical, whimsical fairies. They're like,
That's what the one in the middle looks like.
yeah.
The pixie from Fairly Odd Parents. Just with that old gray color. All right. Whip out a can of butt whooping. Let's see how much damage we can do. Yeehaw! Beautiful! One-hit kill.
All right, Marcy.
Not as good, Jake. Not as good. I mean, Finn.
Meanwhile, Jake is like, what did I do?
Hey! What are you doing? That was a horrible John DiMaggio impression. I apologize. Sometimes I just go for it.
I really, really hate that so often I call him Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio? Isn't that a football guy?
I think it is, yeah. And
Feels
I'm
like
just
a name
you
I
know,
heard
Joe
on
DiMaggio. And I'm just
ESPN.
like, that's not right, is it?
Oh, John DiMaggio. Ah, just a little sliver left. It's the worst feeling. When they have just a little sliver and it's just like, damn.
Tornado slap him.
Yeah, we're gonna see. No, I'm gonna defend. I'm leaving the kill for Marcy.
She's like, don't mind if I do.
Overkill! Overskrunked. Nice, alright. And Jake unlocked a new ability. Another upgrade for his boomerang skill. Alright, cool. Oh darn, I thought that was a treasure chest. Give me the monies. We're in the monies. What's up here?
What is that?
Alley-oop.
What are those? These are my sandals.
What are those? Oh, here they are. So, I don't think this game has names of the enemies, unfortunately. But these, like, crawly things are kind of like half rat, half spider. Because, like, they move like rats, but they have, like, the abdomen or spinneret of a spider. So I'm just like, what are you? See?
Oh. I don't remember.
Yeah. But, like, you'll see a lot of these guys later on.
Yeah.
They start out in the evil forest and then they become a common enemy. But right now there's only 2 of them, so they're not too bad. But later on, you'll fight them in large groups, and they can get quite annoying.
They also kind of remind me of turtles.
Oh yeah? How come?
Because it looks like they have shells.
Oh, okay. Like, honestly, the first time I fought these guys, before I recorded, I just fought the brown one, and I thought they were, like, living ice cream sandwiches.
There is a living ice cream sandwich, though.
Really?
Yes. He,
It doesn't look like this, though?
No.
Okay,
no,
so it's
he
not
looks,
an ice cream
he looks
sandwich.
like an actual ice cream sandwich.
Okay. That's interesting.
He's a part of the Candy Kingdom.
Cool. I don't know what these things are. But I know they can die. Womp 'em. That wasn't too good. Okay. How about just a good old slash? Woohoo!
Good one, yeah.
And when they die, they just pow.
They just explode.
They pop. You see these guys? They hit hard.
Yeah.
All right. Nope. That didn't work. Oh, come on. Woohoo!
Yay.
Got him!
We totally
Got
won
him.
that fight.
Oh, we are so close to reaching level 4 with Marceline. Uh-oh. Okay. So we're going to continue the Evil Forest in the next episode, I do believe. Because we can't go through here right now. We need a key.
I do declare.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to have to investigate more of the Evil Forest. And in the next episode, we will rescue Princess Bubblegum. And we also have our first boss battle coming up. Yeah. So, like, it's funny, right after the glitch where you occurred, you
Yeah.
rescue Princess Bubblegum, and then shortly after is the boss battle. So you were close to the first boss.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out who that is in the next episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it is a boss from the show. It is a character from the show.
Ooh.
It's not I don't think there's any like bosses that are just unique to the game. I could be
Okay.
wrong because I'm only 2 seasons in.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure like all the bosses are characters from the show.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, so we will see you all in the next episode.
Doodles.
Toodaloo.